So I'm just cutting some of the excess fat off, which I picked 2 ribs. It really didn't have a lot of extra fat. And got my vinegar been sitting on them. I'm about to rinse the vinegar off though. This part right here, I like to just cut off and grill it separately on the grill for my dogs. So I cut that off. Got 2 pieces. I got 2 ribs. And then this membrane, normally I strip the membrane off. But on my first one, I did this, and I'm gonna do it to this second one. I'm just going up under each rib and breaking the membrane apart because I'm not finna fight with this. I'm not good at getting the membrane off. I'm not a professional at pulling that membrane off, and I don't have time to fight with it. So I'm just putting the knife up under it like that and breaking it. So that way I could cut some of it off of each rib, and my heat, that heat will get through there when it's on the grill. Good. Cause I still gotta get this in the refrigerator and marinate it. Only thing I did forget is because I like to marinate my ribs in Dr. Pepper. I learned that from an older school white man a long time ago, years ago at one of my jobs. And he used to barbecue, and he would bring ribs to work because he liked to grill. And I had never had no ribs with that flavor on it like that, and the tenderism that it had. And he told me his secret wasn't number Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, salt and pepper. Now, I put more than salt and pepper on my grilled meats because I make my homemade seasoning. But I got a very good barbecue rub that can go on ribs, chicken, or whatever you want it to go on. But it's I got a barbecue rub that can go on your meat that's really good that I made and mix up. So I do more than just salt and pepper on my grilled meat. But when I learned that from him years ago, I've been putting Dr. Pepper on my ribs, marinating Dr. Pepper on my ribs ever since. He would do his sometimes overnight. He would do his sometimes overnight with the Dr. Pepper. But I done got where I just do mine for 30 minutes to an hour or so. I'm just breaking that membrane off of the back of the ribs so that when it get on the grill, that heat can easily get through. I got some other grilling videos on my page if y'all go look, where y'all can see how my ribs be looking. My ribs be so good that sometimes I don't have an appetite when I cook. So if I don't eat right then, the ribs be gone. Don't nobody even think about saving me a rib. They be gone. If it's some left, my daughter gonna eat them for breakfast. I don't even be getting none. Because most of the time, I'm snacking on something when I'm cooking, or I just don't have no appetite because I'm cooking. So I'm pretty much done. I'm done with the back. After I clip the membrane off of every bone in the back, then I go down and slice them a little bit halfway through the bone. And that's just because I always cut the excess so it'll fit on my grill, but also because I feed my boys, my dogs, the little excess meat on the rib. So they'll have that. But yeah, that's how I prep my rib. Put slits through it so that the seasoning can get through there, and so that it also the heat get through there, because I don't be trying to slow cook. I be wanting to get my grilling done. And so this is how I get my ribs tender, flavorful. That flavor go all the way through. And I ain't got to worry about taking 6 to 12 hours like I'm on as if I'm on a smoker. If I was doing smoked meat, then yes. You know, smoked meat can cook overnight. But this is grilled meat. I don't want 6 hour, 8 hour grilled meat. So the marinade that I do and the seasoning that I do is basically a tenderizer as well. My seasoning is a tenderizer, and it is that flavor that go through there help it cook fast and be tender. And the seasoning that I make for my grilled barbecue. All right, so 2 ribs. Gonna wash the vinegar off. I got my membranes cut up, most of that membrane off so the heat can get through the bone, get through to the bone and make my meat real tender. Now I'm gonna wash them off, wash the vinegar off of them, and then we get ready to season them. Paige, come empty out this pan for me so I can hold them, empty it out and rinse it out for me real quick. Get this vinegar out of here. Empty it out in here and rinse it out. Get the towel and wipe that. The towel right here. Pour the water out, please, out of the pan, because I gotta see. Thank you. All right, put the ribs back on now. Did she get? Oh, she did go take the pan. All right. Now we can get to the fun part. Is the seasoning. Because one thing about my grill, when I barbecue, I like for my barbecue to be seasoned. Not just using salt and pepper. Although there is nothing wrong with that. But I like my barbecue to be flavored. Who was that? I like my barbecue to be very flavored. Oh, good deal. I'm pooping watching you. Make sure you go wipe yourself. Thank you. And hi. Hey, Miss World. Oh, I ain't seen you in so long, Adri. I ain't talked to you in so long. Adria's World. Been a long time, honey. Dampen it with a paper towel just to get some of the excess water off. Still in the pan. Miss Adria, I'm trying to get back in these in the YouTube game just a little bit. So I thought I would start coming live and cooking and, you know, how I used to a little bit. All right, the ribs look beautifully cleaned and ready for season and marination. Been hitting your content with comments. Thank you. Was in Houston last week. Okay, did you come to the rodeo? Girl, you been seeing what been going on around these Houston streets, honey. It been lit out here. I'm glad I ain't been in the mix of it. I did go to the rodeo because my daughter was in the rodeo doing calf scramble a couple weekends ago. And but I'm glad we got in and got out before all that commotion and drama happened that next week, because that's when they was up there fighting and stuff that next week. Was supposed to, but it rained when I had, oh, okay. Let me flip my ribs over. I like to do the bone side up first for my seasoning. So when I flip it, it's up there already at the top part of the meat. This is my homemade barbecue rub that I'm putting on here. And I pretty much just rub it all in, rub it in there. I want to do one hand so I don't put the, keep one hand just for the seasoning. So I'm not using it on the meat, and rub with one hand, rub with the other hand. I really like rub my meat down with the rub, like rub it really good. And I love the color that it gives the meat, because I do not like no pale meat. So rub it all in there. Get the clean hand for the seasoning. Put it all over the top part. Massage it in. Like, I really like to massage it on in. I forgot to get Dr. Pepper, guys. It's the only thing I think I forgot at the grocery store was the Dr. Pepper to marinate. But I found a Coke. So Coke will be just as good. Just as good. That acid. Think about the acid that's in the soda. That's what's going to do that very quick tenderization for you. It's going to do a very quick tenderization for you with any type of brown soda that you do. It gives it a deep color. It gives it flavor, not too sweet, but it really does activate that tenderization that we want ribs to have. And I be massaging these ribs, massaging the ribs like I'm massaging somebody back. I forgot to sprinkle some grape oil on it. I had got some grapeseed oil to help. I really don't be putting oil to season, but we'll do a little bit since I bought it. Let it soak in. And what we're gonna do is go out there, and when we put it on the grill after it marinate for about an hour, then we'll go out there and we're gonna wrap it in foil first and let it cook in. Put some oil on the other side. We're gonna let it cook inside the foil first. And then when it get close to being done, about 45 minutes to an hour before it's done, we're going to take it out the foil. Take it out the foil, and then that's when we'll let it get a little char on it. But I don't really like putting it just on the grill on that hot, fresh fire right off. But sometimes I do, depend on how fast I want them to cook. Sometimes I do it backwards. It's really all your preference, all of y'all's preference. Anybody watching me do not have to prepare their food the way I prepare my food. Y'all already know that, because this is just the way I do it over here on my channel. And you can do it so many different ways. I do my stuff all types of ways. Sometimes I don't put it in foil. Sometimes I put it in foil last. Let it get charred first. Then wrap it in foil so it don't burn up and get too crispy. But today, I'm choosing to wrap it in foil first. Massage this seasoning in here. And we're gonna be good. Then I'll show y'all. No, not everybody eat pork, but we don't eat it very often. But when I'm in the mood to grill, I'm definitely grilling some ribs every few months. I should have cut that part out too. Get that to the boys. I always cook enough. Ooh, I always cook enough food to give away to somebody. And for my dogs to eat. They eat dog food every now and then. But when I meal prep for them too. So my dogs are gonna have chicken gizzards, chicken, and green beans for the most part. That's their meal prep. Meal prepping their food today too. Massage these ribs like I'm massaging somebody's backbone. And then we finna pour the Coke on here. Then we're gonna wrap it in foil, wrap the pan in foil, and put it in the refrigerator. Okay? We don't need but an hour or so in the refrigerator because this acid in the Coke and my homemade barbecue rub seasoning is also activates the tenderization as well. I want to wipe my counter so bad, but I'm gonna clean all this up after we get it in the refrigerator anyway. Put this vinegar up. I gotta leave the vinegar out for the chicken. We still got a lot of seasoning left. I made sure to make enough because I'm doing chicken breasts and chicken legs for the boys, for the dogs meal prep. I say boys because they my kids, but it's for the dog meal prep for the week. And for whoever else wants some chicken too. I'm probably not gonna eat much chicken. So that's why I say it was just for the dogs and whoever else. I'm gonna leave some without seasoning for them and season something up for somebody else if they want chicken. That's cool. Supposed to hit my friend Lazy map out my events before I fly next time, right? I'm still trying to get down there where you at. I am gonna make it my business to get down there where you at. Y'all, Kroger's, I don't know if anybody, I know here in Texas we have Kroger's. I know Tennessee, I think Tennessee has a Kroger's. But either way, if you got a Kroger's in your town, they got buy one, get one free on several select items. And it ends on the 24th. So y'all better run over to Kroger's because they got the Canadian sparkling waters, BOGO. They got mayonnaise, BOGO. They got the Asian Bibigo dumplings, BOGO. Y'all got to go over there. Virginia Beach, yes. I'm trying to get out there. Oh, and they be so good when they cold, good and cold. Oh, excuse me. It's like an alternative for soda. I love them. And they old school too. So let's put our Coke on there. Mind you, normally I do Dr. Pepper. I do pretty much only Dr. Pepper when I marinate my grilled meat. But I forgot to get Dr. Pepper from the grocery store. So we're going to do Coke that I found. Putting it on the back side first. Then I'm going to flip it. And you can hear the sizzle. Listen at that. That's how you know your meat finna be tender. Tender. Y'all talking about tenderism. That's how you know your meat finna have some tenderism going on. And then this beautiful red color I love. So don't get it twisted, y'all. Girls grill too. Okay? I'm just saying. Girls grill too. And these ribs finna be good because I love to grill and I think I do a very good job at it. I even make homemade barbecue sauce, but we ain't doing all that today. I just bought a thing of barbecue sauce. We got a brand new one. So I like to make fruit infused barbecue sauce when I make it homemade and put some pineapple and orange and stuff in it. Be really, really good. We have a Kroger's, yes. If you need any items or you just want to go, they got buy one, get one free items until the 24th. Thought I was picking up my Canada and picked up the rest of the coat. Oh well. The ribs are now ready to be covered with foil and put it in the refrigerator. This the ribs. We finna put them in the fridge for marination. And then we still got some barbecue rub, homemade, to go on the chicken. I'm doing salmon. I'm doing grilled salmon and grilled whole catfish with the bone in as well. But I don't put the barbecue rub on my seafood. I keep my seafood seasoning very simple with Sazon and lemon pepper and a little bit of herbs and spices. That's it. So yeah, the rest of the barbecue rub is gonna go on the chicken. So I just want to come on so I can prep all the meat with y'all. And then we'll get off of here. And I'll come back once we get the grill lit. And come back so y'all can come with me to put all the meat on the grill. And we'll check on it and stuff. Go back and start checking on it periodically. Put it on there. But these ribs are gonna be so good. Make sure I got some room. I'll make some room. Make some room in the fridge over there. We need a spot for the chicken pan can go on top of the ribs. That should be enough room. Because I just put up groceries, so I don't want to have to remove all my groceries I just organized. So the meal prep for this week, plus Sunday's dinner today, is baked ravioli, 2 ways. One ravioli pan will just have red sauce. The other ravioli pan will be, y'all know how they make the $1 Million spaghetti with the red sauce and white sauce. I wanted mine like that with red sauce and white sauce. So baked ravioli 2 ways, grilled ribs, grilled salmon, and I'm probably gonna cut the salmon in half and grill it and bake it, and then grilled catfish, fresh green beans, not the can, fresh green beans. We ain't picking them, neither. Just tear the stem off when you eat it. And what else? Bacon wrapped jalapenos. Probably gonna go in the oven because the grill gonna be full already. And then yeah, the ribs. So ravioli, ribs, chicken, baked bacon wrapped jalapenos, and fresh green beans with red skin potatoes in the green beans. And then I think we're putting 2 yams on the grill. We might bake them and then put them on the grill at last minute and let them get a little smoke flavor. And then ground beef is going on top of the ravioli. It's kind of like a ravioli situation, but I'm not doing ricotta and all of that. I'm just pretty much baking the ravioli, putting sauce and meat on top and cheese, layer it with cheese. So that's the meals for the weekend today. So let's do our chicken so our chicken can get marinated and then I can clean my workstation. Oh. pan. The chicken. Kroger's got $5 chicken breast, and $5 drumsticks. So this is what I be meal prepping for my dogs. And then I got my salmon and my whole catfish with the bone in that will do a light seasoning for the grill. 4. Turn the water on. Rinse these off and then put the vinegar. Oh, these some thin ones too. So you know these thin chicken breasts ain't gonna take but a second on the grill. We have ain't gonna be but a second. I'm gonna leave some of these legs in here, the ones I'm not gonna put seasoning on for the boys. And this will just be, well, they getting the breast, so I'll leave the breast on there. Not putting seasoning on those. I'll put them a little bit of powder on theirs. Well, these chicken legs ain't don't look so big. Make sure I get a dog the real big ones and we put the small ones. I do not like no big chicken. I ain't really gonna eat no chicken no way. But I don't like big chicken when I do eat chicken. Block that one out. But they don't look too big. 2, 4. Oh! Excuse me. Open that one. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so we got an even amount of chicken out. Give the boys one more for the week. Put that one back. Then this one. Okay, we got the boys. We got the dogs' chicken separated. I'll put them just a little bit of powder for flavor on there, some onion powder or something on it. And that'll be it. That way I can tell the difference from theirs and ours. Because ours will have the color to it. Theirs won't anyway. So, that's it. And then the boys got chicken gizzards as well. So they'll have chicken gizzards. The dogs will have chicken gizzards, some chicken legs, and the fresh green beans with potatoes for their meal prep. Some vinegar here. Keep my warm water on. Cool off my water. In here with some more vinegar out my pan. Rinse off my chicken. I did not feel like wrapping my own jalapenos today. So we got 2 packs of these. These are at Kroger's for $5 too. So if y'all have a Kroger's in y'all city, they got $5 chicken, $5 chicken legs, $5 thin sliced chicken breast, $5 bacon wrapped jalapenos, and select items buy one get one free, which I think is a very good deal. Some oil. And let's get to putting some of our homemade barbecue rub on the chicken. I gotta keep a clean hand. So now I gotta rub with this hand. We're gonna marinate our chicken too. I made a lot of seasoning. I'm gonna have a lot of barbecue rub left, but I'll put it up. And that's really it on the meat. I'm going to season up the salmon and fish and let it sit and marinate for an hour with everything else. And then we'll go out in an hour and light the grill. It's a very quick meal prep because none of this stuff really take long. The longest it's going to take is the ribs. So that's why the ribs actually going to go on first. Since there's two of them. One to go at the top, one to go at the bottom of the grill. And then the chicken will go on last because it don't take long. Or if I actually could do the chicken first, get it out the way. We'll see. It don't even matter at this point because I'm in for the day just cooking my food and finna watch me some TV on my couch. That's all I'm doing. And doing laundry. Getting ready for the work week. That's all I'm doing. I love this Mrs. Meyer soap. This scent smells so good. My favorite scent of this soap is the green one. But I've become to love this, I think it's lemon. No, aloe vera. No, that's not the scent. What scent is this? Honeysuckle. Yellow. This is the only yellow one. Honeysuckle. Smells so good. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate it. So lastly, we got the seafood, the salmon and the catfish to season. And then we can go on and end the live and let everything marinate for an hour. I'm not even gonna put two foils on the chicken. Just cover the chicken up. Oh, let me show y'all the chicken. It's just a few legs because I kept some out for the dogs. And the dogs don't even need marinating, so I just kept theirs out. I'm gonna go put this in the kitchen. I mean in the refrigerator. Alright, moving right along to the seafood. Keep the vinegar out. Get another pan for that. Third pan. Catfish. So I love putting these whole headless catfish on the grill, y'all. Something about it. But some grilled whole catfish, you can do fillets. You know, you can grill anything. But my preference is the whole catfish on the grill. Bone in. Headless. Love it. You know, I never thought about putting my barbecue rub on my seafood. I wonder, should I? It don't hurt to try. I'm just used to my seafood being lightly seasoned. But that means I just don't have to put a lot of the barbecue rub on it. But it is going on the grill, so I don't see nothing wrong with it. First time for everything. So let's do it. Because it does have, the barbecue rub got some of the spices that I'm putting on the fish anyway. And I love for my fish to have color, just like my meat. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. We're gonna put the barbecue rub on the seafood today. Okay. That's what we're doing. I got so much made that might as well use it anyway. Now we got the salmon. Oh, that's a big old heavy chunk of salmon too. Not cutting off the membrane because the membrane is gonna slide off when it get cooked. So I do not be worried about cutting off the membrane. Gonna put some vinegar on them. Rub them down. All that stuff out. Rinse them out. You probably put vinegar 2 times because it's cleaning it pretty well. So I'm gonna do one more time for vinegar. Rinse them off and do the vinegar again. So you can see how the vinegar cleaned it. I don't want to waste it. But let me flip the camera, my hands wet. So you can see how the vinegar cleaned it. Do it again. That residue off of there. See, this back thing is dirty. Sit on there for a minute. Be good. Vinegar show cleaned them. And this second round, I'm gonna let it sit for a minute while I clean off the counter and stuff, just so the vinegar can saturate the insides of this salmon and fish and get it real clean in there. So we're gonna move this. Let that sit. I clean up my workstation real quick. Oh, we're making infused water too, guys. I got some lemon and I have an orange. And we're gonna do some infused water and put the infused water in my, this here, in my little pitcher for the week. We're gonna let the water infuse and drink on that. So yeah, that's the meal prep for the week. Spring my section down. I got bell pepper and onion is going to go with the fish and salmon wrapped in foil on the grill. And then I got a gallon of water for the infused water for the lemon. And let me go get that. Got the water, got the lemon, got the orange. We making infused water that will go in here. My little pitcher. Put some ice in it and leave that sitting out. So I can drink on it for as long as I can till it go out and I make some more. But now I'm gonna spray down and clean this where I've been marinating all this stuff in. My daughter got all these treats. This is just too cute. Yeah, we went to a birthday party yesterday for a 1-year-old. Look at this. Isn't these Rice Krispie these are Rice Krispie treat popsicles, like cake pops, but it's Rice Krispie treat. This is just too stinking cute. And look at these wafers dipped in pink with designs on it. I'm talking about just too cute for a 1-year-old birthday party. Too cute. That's good too. So what is it? Get the water hot. Put a drop of bleach on the counter so that we can wipe this down, wash my knives out. This Rice Krispie is just too cute. It's sweet because it's dipped in chocolate. Like, it's so good. I'm trying to not do too much sugar. But you know, still indulge in a little sweet treat. Just don't go overboard. Get some napkin. I was about to use my towel, but it's gonna change the color of my towel. Wipe the counter down with bleach first. And go over it with another napkin. I'm probably getting it on my black shirt. Watch. I should have put on a different shirt in here with this bleach. Ooh, it's hot. I'm gonna go in with my, now since I bleached down the counter where I season all the meat at, I'm gonna go in with my Vinegar Pro Multi-Surface Cleaner by Zep. I love Zep's cleaning supplies. Love it. I got this one, the multi-surface one that come in green with the green label. Then I got this purple label, industrial degreaser. This is my best friend for cleaning my stove and greasy dishes when I'm done cooking. My best friend, Zep degreaser. Love it. Running out actually. And most of them can be found at Dollar Tree. You know Walmart now got them, but you can find them at Dollar Tree for a little bit cheaper than Walmart and the grocery stores. Yep. So go to your local dollar store. I don't think I've seen them at Family Dollar. I don't shop much at Dollar General. But I know for a fact Dollar Tree have them because I love Dollar Tree. Now the counter is clean and smelling bleach down. Dry it some more. Some paper towel. I already had washed the boys' bowls. I need to put them so they can dry. Air dry. So yeah, those are pretty much my favorite cleaning products is those zips because they work really good. And that vinegar one, very good on stainless steel. But what I do is when I wipe it down with my stainless steel refrigerator, I don't use paper. No, don't use a towel. And if you got some suggestions, let me know down in the comments for stainless steel. Because my refrigerator, my stove, and my microwave, and my dishwasher is stainless steel. I think I done came out with a way how to have it streak free and look shiny and clean. So after I spray it down with the vinegar surface cleaner by Zip, I'll spray them down with this. And then I'll go dry it, and then I'll go back over it with ammonia cleaner. I did this last week to the refrigerator. No streaks, came out perfect, just the way I want to see it. So that's what I'm doing for now. Because I learned real quick using a towel and having water on the towel, especially my builder had told me that the refrigerator appliances is cheap. So, because they already had it in here when I moved in. So they was like, be careful using water and cotton and stuff on it because it'll rust real easy. So this was a little method that I came up with was vinegar spray and ammonia and wipe it down with paper towel, and it came out perfect. So that's that. Okay, let's rinse off the fish, season the fish, put the fish in the fridge for marination, and we finna get off of here. Oh yeah, I'm glad I let it sit because it cleaned it even more. Oh shit. I'm gonna wash that one off. I think they gotta be washed off anyway. These fish fail. It's slippery. That's why. I gotta rinse out this pan. Still got vinegar in it. Rinse this salmon out. to go ahead and cut my salmon. Do I just want to put the whole thing on the grill? I'm just going to put the whole thing on the grill. All that baking separate and grilling separate and all that, I ain't doing that. Just going to do it, get it in how we need to do. So I'm ready to sit down and take a break, and I still got to go start laundry. So... season this fish up real quick so I can go start me a load of laundry and sit down. I'm gonna do this real lightly. So, y'all know catfish have a very distinctive taste, and so you want to season your catfish pretty good, but not too much. I think this is good enough. A layer of seasoning on each side because my barbecue rub is already potent because it goes on real meat. So the fish ain't gonna need too much of it. And if it ain't enough when it's done, you just add some other seasoning when it get done. But this should be good enough. Putting the barbecue rub on the salmon too. And we putting them all on the grill. Everything on the grill for this meal prep. Salmon, whole catfish without the head. And we already got the ribs and chicken in the oven. So by the time we get the grill lit later, it'll be time to do the green beans. Boil the potatoes for the green beans. Do the green beans. And start the ravioli pasta bake. And that'll be it. Sound like a lot, but everything's simple. Still got some barbecue rub left, but that's okay. We finna cover up this chicken and marinate it. Cover up this seafood. I'm gonna just do one layer instead of two. Don't waste my foil. And pop it in there on top of the chicken. Let me see if it might not even fit because I got, I think it'll fit. Because I went to the grocery store this morning and I already got my food in there how I want it organized. So I don't want to have to readjust, but let's see. It ain't going to fit on top of there. I already got 2 pans stacked on top of each other, so we're going to have to just rearrange the most shelf with the less stuff on it. All right, I'll just do the boys' chicken off camera because I'm not gonna put all that different seasoning on their chicken. So this will be the chicken that go on the grill for the dogs. Actually, I'm finna boil their meat because guess what? They got chicken gizzards right here. Chicken gizzards and those breasts and legs can be all boiled together. I ain't finna be doing all that. We got enough stuff that I gotta put on the grill for us. So the boys gonna get all boiled. And then I'll chop them up some green beans and potatoes, and that'll be their meal prep. That's what we doing for the dogs. All right, get up off of here. Here's Leo. Say, hey, my camera dirty in the back. What happened? What happened? I don't know what I did. How do I get that off of there? Rotate back. Orientation is locked. Rotate. Okay, there you go. I don't even know if y'all seen the dogs, because I didn't know I had popped off the camera. If you didn't, here go Leo one more time. And here go Romy one more time. Say, hey. Hey. This is what I mean when I say cooking the boys' food. Okay. Now we can get on off of here. Because I had went over to my camera mode, and y'all, I don't know if y'all saw the dogs or not, but I was saying I'll come back once we light the grill and get the meat on the grill, and come back and show y'all what the meat looking like after it marinate. Let those lights shine bright, because we all are jewels in God's eyesight. Bye, jewels.